guys, welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Portsmouth, and I think this is episode 40, so that's cool. Now, a few things to discuss. Firstly, today is, let me think about this. Today is Thursday. I know you're going to be seeing this quite a long time in the future. That's because of, as you would have seen from my explanation video last week, the new job. So it means I had to record quite a bit in front just to allow myself time to actually do all this stuff and get it done for you, so that I can make sure that we continue to have 2 videos a day. So, there's that. But the main thing is the hotfix has just come out. It came out halfway through me playing this month. So the first game this month was played without the new fix, and the rest of them were played with the new system in place. So we can sort of see if there's a contrast. And believe me, the first game we played this month was probably the most infuriating game since, remember some of you guys may have watched my St. Pauli series and saw the one I played against Nuremberg, where we were completely equal on the night. Had 3 chances each, decent ones, and we lost 3-0. This is like that, but worse. Before we get into that fixture, and believe me, because I feel like I'm going to rant and rave over it, because it was the most irritating thing in the world. We're going to take a look at some transfers, because in January we've actually done some. Not anything special, but we've brought in a few players. Firstly, we signed, obviously, MacLeod and Joe Williams and Ben Schmidt, just as a couple of these sort of younger players, but Joe Williams has come in on a free transfer. Again, youngster, just no real sort of... that's not right, is it? It's Steve Weaver. Weaver thinks a lot of him, so I figured why not just bring him in. It's a free transfer, he's on barely any money, so I figured why not. Anyone gone out? I'm trying to think. Oh, there's quite a few things we need to talk about, actually. Something I'm going to point out here is that what am I talking about? Kenneth McAvoy has gone. He has... What was it? I think it's a torn hamstring, 3 months out, and Spurs, I had to terminate the loan, which is irritating as hell. Nathan Aker has also broken his leg, so he's also had to return to Chelsea, because what's the point in him staying at the club? He's going to be out for the rest of the season. So that's 2 of our loanees that we've lost as well, which is not good. 2 strong ones as well, especially McAvoy. So Masonda is playing a lot on the left since the injury. Players we brought in. This is Charlie Taylor. Now, I don't understand how we were able to get him as cheap as this. We got him for like 140 something thousand. He's a very, very good player already and could potentially be even better. I think there's a lot. I don't know how we managed to get him to the street, but I saw the opportunity to get another left back to really boost that, because that's one of the areas of the team where we were a bit lacking, and so we brought him in. And this, new to the club, Charlie Taylor. This is a player called Anders Rygaard, who I did not bring in. I've got my head of youth development set to try and find some youth players to bring in, and he did. Only like 21,000. He's not anything small, but actually he's got a decent amount of ability. But from what I can tell, he's a bit of a bell end. But they wanted to bring him in, so it's another left-sided player. It's back up to the team. He's going to be decent if he can get his head down. A player I've gone after, though, is Enrico Alvarez we got him from Villarreal B. Again, he's a striker, but again, decent potential. Not anything special, but I'm just bringing in lots of these young stars that we can try and build a really decent team in the future, because we are all about the future. That's what we're doing here at Pompey. I think it was Villarreal B. Yeah. He's never actually played a senior game. Played for Villarreal C. Well, he hasn't played for any of these teams, in fact. So there we go. That's the big changes. Obviously, it's not great to see those loans terminated with the injury, so we are really down to our bare bones. And I think Kieran Griffiths picked up a knock in that last game too, which was irritating. Something else irritated me about that game, but I will show you that in a second, guys. So let's get straight into the schedule. I'll show you the first game of the month. At home, Sheffield Wednesday. And you're thinking, Christ, you guys got absolutely battered. About that. We didn't get absolutely battered. Well, we did on the scoreline, but that is the only place. All 3 of these goals, can you guess where they came from? That's right, corners. The hotfix apparently does fix that, but literally the game I played before that hotfix went live was this game, and all 3 of these goals were conceded straight from corners. And we've been alright for that lately. It just seems that every time you change your tactic and sort of stop conceding from corners, something in the game changes, and then you start conceding from corners again. It's really annoying. And there's nothing I've been able to do about it. So all 3 of their goals came from corners. They didn't have a single clear-cut chance, and obviously we had one and plenty of shots on target. We were better in every single way, basically, apart from perhaps these areas. But in the areas that mattered, of course, they won. But, like, seriously? We were so... And this month has kind of been a little bit like that for us. Again, we're just not taking our chances, and it's frustrating as all hell. We had to make a triple substitution in this game just because I needed to try and get something. I couldn't believe when we found ourselves 3-0 down to 3 goals from corners. It was infuriating. And you just think, like, what can I do here? And we didn't manage to get anything out of the game. We had more shots on target, equal amount of possession, one decent chance. They had none because they were all corners that were just... So one of them wasn't even that close to the goal. The ball just seems to have this weird thing where they'll head it and then no one makes any attempt to get in the way of it. It just goes straight in. The keeper does nothing. I did try and look at getting a new keeper, but the one I looked at, we couldn't get him. And yeah, by the time that dragged on till they finally basically said no, it was already... Well, it's not too late yet, but like... I don't really want to rush this. So if we're going to get a new keeper, we need to do it right and not end up spending a load of money because we don't have a lot of money. In our next game, we played QPR in the Cup and we actually drew this one 1-1. And I was a little bit annoyed at this one because I don't think they had a decent chance in this game. We actually had 4 clear-cut chances in this game to their 2. It may not look like it, but we were very, very good at creating the clear cuts. Like, we just cannot seem to put them away. If we could find a striker with unbelievable finishing ability, like just that can put chances away when they're created, we would be doing a lot better than we are, basically. Nathan Eccleston, I mean, his finishing is only 11. We need someone with like 16, 17 finishing. If we could find someone like that, put them in there, that might well be the key for us. Because we're creating decent chances, we just haven't got anyone that can put the ball in the bastard net. QPR, I mean, they may have had a load of shots, but only 2 of which were actually on target, both of which were clear-cut chances for them. I think they were actually both Charlie Austin's... yeah, it was actually what we're talking about. Charlie Austin had a shot, ball bounced back, Charlie Austin put it in the net. Apparently the... hotfix is supposed to fix that. And one thing I will say about the hotfix is saving is now much, much quicker. And that is good because before I'd literally have time to go downstairs, grab a drink. Literally, if I smoked, I could go and have a fag in the time that it took me to save a game. That is literally how long it takes. But now it did it in, I'm going to say 30 seconds instead of a long time. So that's good. In our next game, we had Leeds United at home, and we beat Leeds United away, if you recall, and this was the game that Kenneth McAvoy got injured in. It was literally 10 seconds into the game. Like, it was the very first minute, I think. Oh, 4th minute. That's weird. It was definitely not the 4th minute. It was the 1st minute. Maybe it was when it told me to take him off. But it was definitely literally the first seconds of the game. So Musonda had to play out on that left-hand side, and my goodness, did he have a good time of it. We were dominant against Leeds and should have had many, many more goals. Musonda's goal was a great strike. What happened was Ben Amos whacked the ball into midfield from the wing area, and Musonda basically hit one from near the halfway line into an empty net. I hate seeing those goals because that doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen in real life. Unless you're Xabi Alonso. It just doesn't. But then Mantum immediately made it 2-0 for us. And Mantum had like 4 of our clear-cut chances in this game. And I think we had like 6. It was like 6-1 to us. We need to score more of these. Teams against us seem to be able to score more goals than they have chances. Whereas we are the opposite. We need about 2 or 3 chances to score 1 goal. And I think that comes down to our ability to put the ball in the net. Because we're creating plenty now. And this month we've created so many. It's been unreal. But we got ourselves a win. And that was key for us. Because that means, look... 3 wins in 5, 10 points from 5 games. We are really starting to motor ourselves away from the relegation zone. Then on the next game, we had QPR away. And I decided to rest a load of players for this game because we had an important league fixture against Villa coming up. And we got absolutely trounced. There's no denying that. I think we lost, I think they had like 4. Yeah, 4-0. We were terrible. But I just thought our big chance to beat QPR was that first game, and we didn't do it, so we weren't expected to go through. I figured let's just concentrate on the league for now. We'll stay out, we'll have a cup run next year. Like, we had a good cup run last year, we'll do that next year once we're a bit more safe in this league. I'm still trying to secure our safety. The ball did actually offer me a chance to adjust our expectations towards mid-table or top half, and they wouldn't offer me any more money in exchange for doing so. So why would I do that? Why would I put more pressure on myself for no extra money? So we've kept it at avoid relegation to make sure that we are hopefully going to keep our job, because that's the last thing I need. Right, so in our last game, this one, this was a strange game. We went in front through Jed Wallace, and we absolutely flew out the traps in this game. Wallace put us in front on 18 minutes, and that was like our 3rd clear-cut chance of the game already at this point. And we flew out, kind of like we did in the last game against Leeds. Carlos Sanchez then equalised, and that wasn't a decent chance. It was just a long-range effort. And Musonda then put us back in front again with our 4th decent chance of the game already at this point. And I was happy. We were playing well, doing well. No, No. Villa had a couple of decent chances up until then. We were sort of hanging on a little bit. It was 4-4, I think, on clear cuts in this game. So a draw would probably be a fair result for us. These 2 goals I'm pissed about because the way they were scored goes against all of the things that I've got set tactically to do. We're on a counter-attacking tactic, which means we've got men sitting back and we spring on the break. Right. Both of these goals came from us being caught with about 8 players up the pitch. How? Why did we have that many? But I know you could say, well, you were on the end of a counter-attack. We weren't, because we won the ball high up the pitch on the first one, and then suddenly all these players were just there, and then we literally had like 5-on-1 at the back when Ephraim scored his goal. And Paul Jones actually kept out the first effort, and he was able to put in it at the second attempt. But then the thing is, directly from the kickoff, we started to like play the ball around, slowly move things upfield again, and once again, they got the ball off us, broke and scored again. How? Why would our tactics not, like, that is not what we're set up to do. A counter-attacking tactic means we get men behind the ball and break when we can. It was slow build-up play. Why were there loads of play? It really frustrated me because we conceded the same goal twice in 2 minutes and I couldn't do anything about it, and that was it. It was just like bang, bang, done. We just cannot seem to win away from home. Well, we did at Bradford, of course, but like these 3-2 games away from home, we're getting a lot of these. It's been annoying. We've been playing really well in a lot of these away games and just getting nothing from them, and it's so annoying. But today, we're at home to West Bromwich Albion. They are 11th in the league, but I think we could actually overtake them. Not quite, no. We've got 33 points on the board. We're 5 points above the drop zone, which is fine. Our goal difference is miles better than everyone else's up there. A win for us could see us jump sort of right into that mid-table bunch, and I really think we should have won at Villa, to be honest, and we should be right in there at that mid-table bunch. But look, Sheffield United are second in the league. We beat them 4-0 earlier in the season, so we're definitely capable of doing it. I think this strategy we're playing is going to get us enough points to stay up relatively comfortably. What we need to do is work on ways to stop conceding so many goals. I'm not sure how many goals we've conceded this season, but I'm pretty certain it's not a small amount, 40. I mean, teams below us generally have conceded more, especially Blackburn, who are just impossible to not stop conceding goals. But it's still frustrating. Our home record is fairly decent. 14 games at home, 21 points. It's our away record that things have really been shocking, apparently. Yeah, I mean, 12 points. It's not too bad, but it's basically a point a game, nearly. Palace have been great away from home. But one thing I do want to have a little quick look at while we're here is to just take a little look at the conceded goals, conceded from corners. So, yeah, we've conceded 8 times from corners this year, and that is annoying. Direct free kicks, just the 1, which is good. And indirect free kicks, we've only conceded 1 from indirect free kicks, which is good to see. Goals scored from corners for us isn't actually too bad either. But the one thing I did need to start sorting out is our goals from direct free kicks and indirect free kicks. I really need to look on our attacking free kick instructions. I've been meaning to do that, so I will do that after this episode. Right, let's take a look at the squad before we get into today's game. Top goal scorer for us is still Jack Watmore with 8. It's unbelievable, but it is still him. Most assists is Jed Wallace with 11 and 6 goals. He's still playing amazingly. Player of the matches, Watmore with 3, which is not a big surprise. Pass rating, Gary Gardner actually did well when he came on. Fulton's done decent in a couple of games he started, but Mantum is the more consistent one there. Yellow cards, Mantum has 5. No reds for us, which is good. Average rating, Griffiths and Webster. Griffiths has been unbelievable this year. I'm so happy with him. I don't know if he's going to be fit for this game. That is my worry. So let's get straight into things. They're playing that sort of fullback kind of situation. And remember what happened when we played against West Brom earlier in the season? The 3-3 draw. I'm hoping that our tactic today will be a little bit more interesting. And you'll notice that this has been added in the hotfix, which is useful, I think. It was needed. So let's just do a quick pick and see where that puts us here. The one thing I would say is we're creating decent chances, but not putting them away. Ryan Smith has 16 finishing. So maybe, given what these types of chances are, they've not really been headed opportunities, they've been put through on goal kind of opportunities. So maybe bringing in Ryan Smith for this game could actually make a big difference. As you can see, Hanley's actually starting at the back here. Charlie Taylor is a little bit knackered at the moment, but he is definitely a better player than Hanley, that's for sure. That is for sure. We've also got the likes of Stanis Baratheon and so on and so forth. So, we are now fluid with the tactic too, which is good to see. Right, so let's get into the game. I really hope that we can come up with something special here, but it would be a useful win to have. We're only 5 points above the relegation zone, so it would be nice if we could move stuff along a little bit, because we don't need to be too close. I think, like I said, the tactic is good enough overall to keep us up, I think. I don't see us... We're doing too well in the games that we're playing to actually find ourselves in a position where we can't stay up. It's just going to be a case of stay up this year, build for next year, keep bringing through those youngsters that have got the quality, and we'll slowly start to build something awesome here at Poppy. And that's my plan, basically. Don't overdo it with massive transfer fees. The only time we will ever really be able to do that is if we got ourselves promoted to the Premier League, because for the first season we may well need to boost the quality big time. But after that, we're just going to be really, really sensible about these things, right? So let's see what we can do here at home. We've been very, very good at home, I've got to say. Our home form has been great, and that is our sort of main source of points at the moment, is our home form. Close picks the ball up here into Kieran Griffiths, into Webster, Smith, and there you go, 1-0 Portsmouth inside the first minute of the game. And this is what I'm saying about finishing opportunities. Lately, the chances that have been coming to the players' feet, and that finishing stat is kind of important for us. So I'm hoping maybe if Ryan Smith can get in the game, start playing a bit better, which he has clearly done today. I don't know why it's going so slow all of a sudden. I hope it's not because of the hotfix and the fact that I'm recording this at the same time, because I really hope that that's not going to start lagging, because then I wouldn't be able to do live comms again, and I literally cannot afford to get a new computer at the moment still. Oh, this is ridiculous. Come on. If this freezes, I'll be absolutely gutted, to be honest with you guys. Oh, thank God. I actually did save it before we played this game. I don't normally do that, but I did this time because for some reason I couldn't do an Alt-Tab minimize kind of thing. I'm just going to stop talking now, and I'll cut to when this actually loads, okay? I'll see you guys in a sec. Right, we're back. That was absolutely insane. If that is going to be a thing that's going to happen now, that took literally 2 minutes to load the highlight. Unacceptable. Right, so here we go. Oh no, come on. Oh my days. Free kicks. Free fucking kicks. So, yeah, basically, they've scored a free kick. Newcomb with the goal here. Oh, it deflects as well, but the goalkeeper makes no attempt to even dive for it. And what is going on here? I apologise. Something maybe updating in the background or something. I'm not exactly sure why it's going so slowly, but I can't afford to stop it at the moment. Just get going and see what happens here. I really just... Oh, it's such a shame. We were doing so well. Right, guys, let's see what we can do here. I felt like... Well, we've not created anything decent ourselves, although Ryan Smith's goal was fantastic, and that's the kind of thing we need to see from him. Somebody put a tackle in, for the love of Christ. I know we're not set to close down all the time, but I don't understand why they don't actually tackle. Like, there's not closing down and there's not tackling. Somebody bloody tackle him! Oh my God! This is just unbelievable. I'm not... I get it, you can dribble. We can dribble too. Guys, I'm just going to stop this at the moment because there's something strange going on with my computer, it would appear, and it's slowing the game down to a ridiculous level. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Right, guys, we're just going to have to try and put up with this at the moment because for some reason the game won't minimise, which means I can't even see what's going on in the background. So this is a massive pain in the arse, basically. Peckerick, but I can't do anything about it. Otherwise, I'd have to stop the game and redo this, and that would be cheating. So we're just going to have to go with it and hope that it sort of irons itself out, because this has been incredibly irritating so far, as has the goal we've just conceded. Right, ball down the wing to Masonda. We've got to do something here. This is unacceptable crap. I don't know why they're not... Have we got... Just to check this here. Are we still on closed down less? We are still on closed down less, but closed down less doesn't mean don't fucking tackle. I don't understand that. Maybe we should take it off of closed down less, but generally that works quite well. But I maybe have to do that, off camera kind of thing, because otherwise they won't be trained for it, and we'll have to sort of set up a little bit differently. Berahino clearly is going to run at you, isn't he? He's... Right, okay. I'm just going to go into opposition instructions here and tell them to close down Berahino, because it is getting silly. Solo Berahino, closing... Why is he not set to be closed down? Sylvan, you have overlooked that. Right, hopefully that'll take care of him, because at the moment he does need to be closed down like crazy. The tactic we're deploying here has not worked too well. So hopefully this little change will enable us to at least get out to Berahino when he picks up the ball in this kind of areas and stop conceding from silly goals. So the hotfix was supposed to fix this shit. And just... So sick of it. And again, apologies for the I don't even know what's going on with it. This is unbelievable. I hope this isn't a sign of things to come with this hotfix. Because I don't know if something's updating in the background of my computer. I hope that that's the case, because if it isn't, and that they've updated the game in some way that means it is using more CPU power, it means that I won't be able to do live comms anymore, because this is not fun to watch. I mean, I'm sure if you're listening to it, it's fine, but if you're watching it, it's jumpy as all hell. And the fact that highlight took 2 minutes to load the first time round, I can't believe a 3. I mean, we're not playing that well today, that's for sure. But those rebound goals. Anyway, right, so we're going to have to try and do something similar, I guess, to what we did against West Brom in the last time we played them in a live com. So I'm getting really frustrated with this crap now. We've not been good today. Let's just go overload and absolutely hammer them for this second half. We've got no choice. We need to do something. And I don't normally throw it on overload this early in the game, but when you're already 2 goals down, what other choice have you got, really? Things started so well for us. We scored. And since then, it's just been utter crap. We've been utter crap. Griffiths now whips the ball in back to Wallace. Wallace ball across Musonda. There we go. Thank you. Pompey 2, West Brom 3. And we're getting a little bit of a foothold in there. We've done it early as well, which is good. Some great vision from Griffiths to drop this into Wallace instead of just a simple cross. Wallace again with the good vision to find Musonda at the back post, and it is 3-2. Hopefully, that is a sign of things to come, and we're going to actually start... Oh my god, let me guess. Goal from a corner. Goal from second phase of corner? That was injured. I mean, it hit the crossbar. It was very unlucky from West Brom, really, but I don't think this one's for us somehow. I think we may well have had our chance today. Griffiths has picked it up here, though. See what he can do. That's a really poor touch. And he's still got the ball. Well done, Kieran. And now he's lost it, and now we're going to get caught on the break. Nope. Oh, Kieran. Okay, well, he's one of... I don't understand. Surely the highlight was the ball hitting the crossbar a second ago. Or are they going to score another one? Ooh, that's a good ball over the top for Ryan Smith. This is the sort of situation he's good at. Smith! Oh, he's missed it. 2 clear-cut chances apiece now, and or was that already 2 clear-cut chances apiece? I don't know. Point is, that's why Ryan Smith is in the team. That finishing ability, which he's just shown us in full... I mean, it's a tight angle, but at least hit the target. Make him make a save. Get out to him. It's a tough one. We're only a goal down, but it's still tough because we're almost certainly going to concede a 4th goal any minute now, probably from a long-range effort. Or a ball slipped in behind and side of Berahino makes it 4-2 to West Brom. Oh, he's offside. Okay, good. West Brom have had this weird thing over us this year. Like they went 3-0 up against us at the Hawthorns. We came back. Can we do something similar today? Maybe cap it off and go one better. Wallace put through on goal here. Wallace! There we go. 3-3 here at Fratton Park, unbelievably, again. We shouldn't have to go on overload, though. It's not for an entire half. That is unreal. Also, what I'm talking about when we're missing chances, it's chances like this that we're often missing. Wallace put through on goal, and they always seem to hit the keeper from there. Thankfully, we got a bit lucky. It looked like he swung right through the ball there, and I'm sorry, it's still going really slowly, and I really, really desperately hope that that is not a sign of things to come. Because if that is a sign of things to come, there'll be hell to pay. I don't know why they changed something that makes the game run slower. I know it's been optimised in other areas, but I don't care if it saves quicker. If I can't do these commentaries, what's the point? Right, let's see what we're doing here. We're going to get to around about 70 before we make any substitutions. I'm not going to take it off of overload because we've been playing better in this second half using it. And we're level in this game. Why not win it? I'm going to bring on Marcus for Ryan Smith since he missed that horrific opportunity. God, a lot of knackered players. We've got a right side. All the players that we've got on the bench are in positions that we don't have a knackered player on the team in. Oh, actually, yes, we do. Eccleston can come on for Musonda, who's looking knackered. That'll have to do. Let's see what we can do for this last 20 minutes of the game. I'd hate to lose it having come back like that, but here's Ryan Smith through on goal again. Smith, and again. He can't finish the chance. That's 5 clear-cut chances we've had now in this game. And we've actually scored 3 goals, but we need to put them away. And it's just really annoying to see that happen all the time. It's been the story of this month, basically. We get a lot of chances, but we're just not putting them in the net. Marcus, he's going to end up shooting. Griffiths, and another... Is that number 6? Yep. We're doing well here. We're actually starting to really dominate West Brom here, but we're not scoring the goals. We should have won. We probably have enough chances to win this game now, let alone draw. But a draw, I'd take a draw if we absolutely have to, but I feel like we're good value for an actual win here. And it'd be quite a comeback to get the win. Ball across the box, and Eccleston, and another one, I don't believe it. Oh, he's offside, okay, fair enough. I would have been pulling my hair out if we'd missed yet another clear-cut chance. Could we really get 3-all draws against West Brom in both of our live comms? That'd be quite something. Let's see here. Just team talk, encourage. Just going to encourage. I might make one more substitution as well, actually. I wish it wouldn't do that. Like, I want to make a substitution and give a team pool. Why is that so difficult to understand? Rakawamwe put some decent passes through in the last game. I'm going to let him have the last 3 minutes of this game. Long ball up to Jed Wallace, and it's flicked down here. It should be won by Adam Webster. Webster's long ball was pretty much aimless, which is a shame. And though that's going to be intercepted here, I'd have thought. Eccleston picks it up. Somebody make a run through that gap. It's in for John Marcus here. Marcus, yes! Pompey 4. West Bromwich Albion 3. Where is my defensive tactic? That is what I have to say. And frankly, we deserve it. 7 clear-cut chances. We had to win this. Great ball from Eccleston. I'm glad he actually picked out Marcus here, because if he hadn't, that would have been frustrating. Good touch from Marcus. Wonderful finish. That is like the Marcus of last year. So let's just get straight onto this before they have a chance to do anything stupid. Go into our tactics menu. Wait. I pressed pause. Alright. It's a shame Danny Hollins isn't... Oh, crap. I thought he was on the pitch. Can Close play there? Absolutely not. Okay, so... Last 3 minutes of this game, we're going to play this tactic, because we absolutely have to hang on to this lead. We deserve the win, and we've actually managed to get it coming from behind, and I'm not going to let this slip. We've been the better side in terms of creating better chances, and that's key for me. Oh, please, no. Please don't let them equalise. Wallace whips it in. Marcus. Eccleston at the far post. Eccleston in the follow-up, and that is 5-3 to Portsmouth. 8 chances in this game, and we've actually scored 5 of them, so fair enough there. We've had games last year where we had like... Oh, that's a lot of chances. See what I mean, though? We're creating a lot of chances. Marcus's lovely flick on header, and Eccleston unlucky, hits the post, bounces back to him, and it's 5-3 to Portsmouth. What a result. Come from 3-1 down at half-time, was it 3-1? Yeah, we were 3-1 down at half-time, and we've won 5-3 here. This is what I mean about us comfortably going to stay up, because we can create enough chances to win games in the end. Oh, sorry about my frustration in this game. I think it wouldn't have been so frustrating if we hadn't have had all this jumpiness in the background with the game. I don't know what's causing it, and I really am going to have to look into that, because that is very annoying. But there we go, guys. We've managed to win. And Jed Wallace has had a quality game. No, I can't do that. They always react badly when I do those individual team talks after the game. It's very frustrating. Right. So we'll go back to the proper menu so we can have a proper look at the league table in detail. I love how we're winning all these games. We're still 15th in the league. We just cannot get any traction going. But we've done it. We've beaten West Brom. I would say comfortably, but it was anything but comfortable. That I have to make very, very clear. This was not a comfortable win by any stretch of the imagination. Hurry up, for the love of God. This is taking its time. I desperately hope that they haven't changed something in here that's going to make it run much, much slower when I try to do live recordings, because that would be really awful. I want to be able to do smooth recordings. I've just figured out... Ooh! Well, you've just seen that. We've actually unlocked an achievement for that. That is our 31st achievement. I will do an update video on our achievements challenge at some point, but we've unlocked 31 of them. I had a little look on Steam earlier. While I was picking up Counter-Strike Go for 50% off, so that's awesome. Right, let's just take a look at the league table now. So, we're 15th place. We are now 8 points clear of the relegation zone. A win would take us right up into that, potentially even up into the playoff battle, because we've got a game in hand a lot of these. No, we don't. What am I talking about? Idiot. We're still right in there, and we've got a goal difference of 0 now, which is brilliant. We're scoring plenty, we're just conceding too many. That is the only problem for me right now. Nice and clear of the relegation places, though, so that's good. I'm pretty confident with the way we're going to go. Palace look like they're going to win this league, and Sheffield United look bloody good as well. So, there you go, guys. Apologies for my little outburst there and the way that things have kind of gone today. I hope I didn't accidentally press something to turn off the recording or something during this. That would be even worse, but I don't think I did. So, if you guys would like what you've seen, please feel free to drop a like on the episode, and if you'd like to even more than that, please feel free to subscribe to my channel for more Portsmouth and St. Pauli in your inbox every single day at 5:30 and 8 o'clock, and I will see you guys in the next episode, where we will be live comming the game against Blackburn Rovers at home. That's going to be crunch one, so I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.